What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, and I'm bringing you a brand new reaction video. But before that, about 80% of you guys watching are not subscribed. That means two things, either you're new or you're returning, and hopefully this is the video that gets you that subscribe button. Today, the new goal for this channel is 400,000 subscribers, and the only way we can do that is by you right there hitting that subscribe button. I can feel it rising. I can feel it. Ah! Keep hitting the subscribe button. Keep doing it. One day we'll even go even further beyond and hit 1 million subscribers. So hit that subscribe button today. What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, beginning another reaction, and today we got Skibidi Toilet episode 72, part 1 has finally released, and it released while I was asleep, so apologies, but it is what it is. I was up super late, and I actually got a reaction out super early today for the upcoming hype. If you guys aren't aware, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I grew up playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, and with the upcoming news of Sparking Zero, which is the successor for Budokai Tenkaichi, I could not sit around and not react to it. So if you guys haven't seen my reaction to that, I highly recommend you guys see that. That was uploaded a few hours ago. And no joke, I got that video uploaded. I didn't really sleep at all last night until after I got that video uploaded. I finally crashed, and I crashed like probably around 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30 my time. And then literally an hour and a half to 2 hours later, the Fook Boom drops the episode while I'm asleep. So I just woke up. The video has been out for about 5 hours. And we're about to do the reaction, but not only are we checking this one out, and we're going to dive into this right away, we're also lucky enough to check out...
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Today...
Okay, autoplay. We're going to watch the Elite Cameraman analysis of it with all the Easter eggs. I know I don't watch this as often as I used to. And the reason being is because I get so many requests when it comes to reactions, and I can't stick to only the Skibidi Toilet stuff. And you guys show a lot of support and everything for this stuff, but I can only do so much. And with me watching Skibidi Toilet Multiverse, Skibidi Toilet Multiverse Zombies, Skibidi Wars, which I need to get back into that one. I'm really behind on that. There's just so much that I'm trying to cover for you guys as it is. So sometimes I'm able to tackle this, sometimes I'm not. You guys just gotta be patient. Check out other content that's on the channel if you guys can, please and thank you, because we're so close to 300,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Like, as of recording this, I know we're just under around 3,000 subscribers away. So I do have some plans for a subscriber special for 300K, maybe a stream, and also recently I did have a situation with a friend passing away that made earlier this week pretty difficult for me. I will be getting into more of that this upcoming weekend, and you guys can find out more. If you guys also want, you guys could check out some upcoming videos on my second channel, because the person who passed away, he is actually going to be part of a couple more videos over there, and just look out for certain things. Anyways, I'm also behind on my reactions on my OnlyFans page for anime reactions like Jujutsu Kaisen. Sorry about that. I will be uploading some stuff today, so look out for that. And anyways, no more delay. Let's get into Skibidi Toilet. Oh, and one last thing, actually. Subscribe and like the original video. Link in the description. Duh. Oh! Is this taking place right after Plunger Man's death? Wait, who are we? That is a white coat. or white suit. Ooh! Damn, throwing hands and he's in a mech! Ooh! Oh, damn! This is the motherfucker I think... This was the leaked image or something recently. Motherfucking riot gear, and everything. Fucking skibidi toilet decked out. Oh, with a sickle! Oh, what is this? That's a new device! And he got fucking murdered. We got fucking Sergeant Old McGee over here with a fucking tank toilet. Almost, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Bill from Left 4 Dead. Really? Really? That meme? That meme made it in here? Plus also the dropping of the metal pipe bullshit? Oh. Okay, so we officially saw the fucking toilet paper grenades. Also, this motherfucker's still alive. I don't think for long, though. G-Man! Yeah, I don't think... Oh, he's got a force field now! I didn't think that was going to be able to do much to him. Oh dear God, the nightmare fuel is back. I just heard Michael Jackson's Skibidi. Oh fuck! Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we about to get Asteroid versus G-Man? I know they have their issues with each other, and this is probably an easy opportunity for them to take out G-Man, but I was not expecting that right away. What the fuck did he say? I can understand, you know, something, 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 blah, 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 blah. I want to run that back one more time? Unless, wait, subtitles. Let's see if there's something. Oh, you know the penalty for treason, Commander. Oh, okay. Noted, though. I need to keep the captions on in case this motherfucker comes around talking again. So, wait. Is he confirming that G-Man betrayed the scientist? Oh! There is a lot going on in here, and this is episode 72, part 1. And hopefully we don't have to wait too long for part 2, but you know, animation takes a good bit of work, so be patient, and we'll eventually get it. Although it was a good bit since the last part of our episode 71. So I'm excited. This was a really interesting episode. We had the return of creepy ass Michael Jackson in the background, because I heard that hee and that's still nightmare fuel of a character that they have to deal with. All right, let's see what Elite Cameraman has broke down for us in this video. If I missed anything, he will probably point it out. So let's get into it.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Today's episode was nuts. We just witnessed the start of one of the craziest battles we might see in the whole series. After 3 weeks of waiting, episode 72, part 1 of SKIBIDI Toilet finally came out, and the ending really did leave me speechless. But it wasn't just the ending. We also got to see some of the OG characters once again, like the Strider camera and Mech Cameraman, who was the POV cameraman of today's episode. We'll talk about all this and why the ASTRO toilets are after G-Man Toilet later in the video.
So there must be something that G-Man did a while ago, because remember, they were trying to kill G-Man earlier, like somewhere around episode 50 or 60 something. I remember there was being a moment where they were literally trying to drill into his head, and the scientist SKIBIDI showed up and stopped them.
I think we can all safely say that we are in for a crazy ride when part 2 of episode 72 comes out. So if you don't want to miss any news, leaks, or updates about episode 72 part 2, make sure to like this video and subscribe. We are getting really close to 1.5 million subscribers.
God damn! And yeah, hit that subscribe button on my channel too. I want to hit 1 million subscribers at some point, please. Please, thank you. Okay.
And if all of you who are still not subscribed, subscribe, we'll easily reach the milestone. Anyways, here we go. First,
hey, someone did just hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. If you subscribe, your name pops up in videos. You can get a shout out that way. So hit that subscribe button. You never know. And also, if you've been subscribed for a while, check out older videos or around the time frame that you subscribed. See if any of the videos had your name pop up for that shout out.
First of all, if you guys have watched the interview I did with Boom himself, you'd know that Boom didn't even count episode 72 in the episodes that he was hyped for in the near future. Even though this is the case, this episode really...
Oh wow! I think I saw the whole. I think there was multiple like channels with like interviews with the Fook Boom that popped up. I haven't seen any of them. I didn't even think about reacting to any of them. But interesting. 73, 74, 77, 80. Dear God!
really did not disappoint. It actually kind of...
He's got all the way up to episode 80 planned out. Holy shit.
Felt like the OG episodes with all the chaos.
That's probably
in
just
the
like
beginning.
script writing.
But it's crazy that Boom said that
right
episode 73 and 74 will be even better, when in part 2 of episode 72, we'll most likely get to watch a crazy battle. I really am so hyped for the next couple episodes. This episode starts with the ending of episode 70 part 3, where Plunger Cameraman dies and his POV goes offline. And the POV actually changes to the mech scientist toilet. We can actually see that it says cameraman _ scientist _ 1337.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Okay.
On the tablet itself, meaning that all the cameramen have their job titles written down. Seeing Plunger Cameraman's POV go offline right at the end of the battle must have been so hard for the mech cameraman, because if you guys didn't know, he was one of Plunger Cameraman's best friends. We literally saw them go out in battle together in the earlier episodes. And this is shown by his reaction when he smashes his mech after seeing the offline screen, but he has no time to mourn since there is an actually battle going on next to him.
Damn, I did not know it was going to be that close.
He looks to the road and we see one of the scenes we saw in one of the leaks. We can see the reinforcement cameraman fighting against the toilets, but suddenly the new police mutant toilet that we saw in the leaks shoots his rockets at the mech cameraman, forcing him to hold back while the other cameramen are struggling. This leads to mech cameraman using his lasers to get back at the police mutant toilet, but he easily blocks it thanks to his crazy shield. That's not all, because if we go back to episode 54 and look at the mech cameraman, he definitely had different weapon arms.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out when this. Okay, so it was this character that we were in the POV of. Gotcha. So I know a lot of you guys like leave comments and stuff like that saying, "Well, you saw this, so this is this." So what? I watch a lot of things, and I can forget things. Trust me. That's why I rewatch sometimes episodes. I go back and when it comes to my reactions, normally what I usually do is I grab the prior video before the new one and rewatch it just so that I don't forget stuff. Because with me watching now a total of 4 different Skibidi series, I don't want to intermix things, and I can sometimes. Like I think in my reaction to the Skibidi multiverse, I was in my head I was thinking of one thing, but I'm like, wait, no, that is probably from Skibidi Wars I'm thinking of, or the zombie Skibidi series I'm thinking of. So it's just like I don't want to mix things up, but I'm enjoying all the series kind of situation. So, and you guys can correct me down below in the comments at all times. I don't mind it. I read the comments, I see the comments, yeah, appreciate you guys.
This means that he either just got an upgrade or maybe he has different arms depending on the mission he is going, because last time he used a stun dart to stun the glitch toilet. And in this episode, he is like a killing machine with lasers, blades,
It's probably
and
been
fists.
upgraded.
After using his lasers, a new type of mutant toilet shows up and starts rushing towards the mech cameraman. This mutant toilet looks like a combination of the buzzsaw mutant and the police mutant. But unlucky for him, the mech cameraman smacks the Skibidi out of him, knocking him down and using his crazy lasers to kill the mutant toilet.
Yeah,
we talked about this in the leak video, but it really does seem like we'll be seeing a lot more mutant toilets every new episode if it goes like this. After killing the mutant, mech cameraman turns back to help the other cameraman by killing one of the rocket launcher toilets, but it doesn't end here because another one of the buzzsaw mutants jump on him from nowhere, but blood stops him at the last second. Thankfully, mech cameraman doesn't get hurt, but the mutant toilet destroys his tablet right before mech cameraman pulls out the blade he had in his arm to stab him in his head. But the weird thing is, almost no blood comes out of his head, and instead of like a head stabbing sound, we hear like a machine stabbing sound. What's even weirder is that after the mech cameraman throws him onto the ground, he gets up.
More robotic toilets, possibly. Because if they have giant ones that small ones can go into, I don't doubt that they could at least have, like, even simple size ones like this one that are maybe remote controlled. If they're low on soldiers, maybe, possibly. I don't know.
Up once again as if nothing happened, even though he was stabbed in the head. But before he
I didn't even notice that, yeah. Holy
can
crap.
do anything, the mech cameraman uses the lasers to completely demolish the mutant toilet. Suddenly, mech cameraman looks behind and sees another one of these mutant toilets jumping onto him, and he also kills that one without any hesitation. But sadly, he can see 3 rocket launcher toilets, 1 helicopter toilet, and 2 more mutant toilets on their way to kill him. If you look carefully and zoom in, you can see that even though these 2 mutant toilets look similar to the last few, they actually have different weapons. One only has his fists, and the other one has 2 axes. But before we can see them fight, mech cameraman turns to his left and sees his cameraman friends get cut in half by the sickle the police mutant toilet has. These 2 cameramen really had the same fate as Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Cameraman. Rest in peace to all of them. Also, what's funny about this weapon is that it is the same weapon Death uses in the last Puss in Boots movie.
Wait,
but that's not all, because this blood is like 4 times the size of the other mutant toilets. Bro looks like he can...
I don't see any of the symbols on the blade. It's just a regular looking sickle, probably.
Can bench a whole titan.
I don't think it's exactly like from Death. Like, it's not a model of Death's sickle, but it's just a standard sickle.
And he has no mercy, because even after cutting the cameramen in half, he also steps on one of them as if it's nothing while shooting off 2 rockets at the mech cameraman, and he dodges them while starting up his laser.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Like, he even reached out, if you look closely. Hold up, let's go back.
Nothing while...
Like, look, he's going like this right before he gets crushed.
Shooting off 2 rockets at the mech cameraman, and he dodges them while starting up his laser.
And he stomps on his fucking head.
To attack the police mutant toilet. But the police mutant opens up his shield to block the attacks once again, while getting closer to mech cameraman to slap him with the sickle and stab it into the mech to break his systems. But luckily enough, the police mutant toilet suddenly gets shot right on his neck, knocking him back a little, and this is no ordinary attack, because if you look carefully, it literally made him bleed, and Bro was shook when he saw what attacked him. After seeing the police mutant shocked, the mech cameraman also looks behind, and we see a bunch of toilets trying to kill a flying object, but they all end up dying. Once this flying thing lands down, it's revealed that it's an upgraded version of the Strider cameras, and holy moly, the Striders are crazy now. They can fly and their firepower has increased so much. We see the Strider shoot the police mutant toilet a couple times, which leads to him trying to escape, but Bro stumbled on something and fell down with the goofy metal sound. Mech cameraman looks back at the Strider camera, and out of nowhere something attacks him, so we look back once again and see a commander soldier toilet coming out of nowhere, and Bro is chilling because he doesn't even drop his cigar while getting attacked by a bunch of explosive beams and keeps shooting his rockets. Thankfully, the new Strider camera is so strong that these attacks don't even scratch him, and he actually uses his main weapon, which is the camera lens itself, to shoot a crazy powerful beam, just like the Titan cameraman, and the commander soldier toilet literally does the goofy sound while dying with the goofy metal sounds after he dies.
Maybe the energy or
I
something
really
on
was
the
not
chest
expecting that sound
before.
effect while watching Bruh. That one really made me laugh. While we are on the topic of sound effects, Boom sent me his editing timeline for this episode, and it's crazy. The amount of time that goes into even just the sound effects are crazy.
And if you've never edit, looking at this, you're like, okay. But as a person who knows editing and stuff like that, and a little bit on how what goes into like animation, just a smidge of a little bit, I'm looking at that, I'm like, dear God, mother of crap battle. That's a fuck ton of work right there.
Bro literally has a whole maze in his editing timeline.
Yep.
After this, we see the mech cameraman giving...
If you don't know, you don't know.
...a double thumbs up. And it's funny because he uses one...
And that's why I say be patient. Animation takes a lot of work, and that shows right there.
One mech hand and one normal hand while doing this. Right after this, we see the mech cameraman slowly walking towards the police mutant toilet, while we can clearly hear and see the Strider camera protecting him. And honestly, this is where the real deal of the episode starts. Mech cameraman throws a toilet paper grenade while walking towards the injured police mutant, and he actually stops in front of him to grab his sickle to most likely use against him.
Oh, it does have the symbols. Look, I didn't even notice that before. Come on.
But before he can do that, he stops in front of him to grab his...
It does have the symbols. Okay, maybe this is supposed to be a model of Death's sickle.
Sickle to most likely use against him, but before he can do that, the police mutant flips him off, and suddenly we start hearing some explosion sounds, which leads to the police mutant toilet laughing because he knows what's coming. Out of nowhere, G-Man Toilet shows up, destroying everything once again, just like what happened in episode 71, and once again he does the Rizzy eyebrow emote, but this time while attacking the mech cameraman. Bro can't get away with this every single time. He almost kills the mech cameraman as well. But we dodge attack as much as we can while the Strider camera starts flying and attacking G-Man Toilet. But sadly, even he is not strong enough to go against G-Man. Also, we see G-Man Toilet using a new yellow shield, and it looks awfully like the Titan cameraman shield from episode 64 and 65.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Most likely because they stole the Titan cameraman shield tech to use it themselves. It's crazy because we really don't know what type of upgrades G-Man Toilet got, and at the end of the episode it looked like he still had some new tools that he hasn't showed us yet. After he shields himself, he uses only his left side rockets to literally demolish the Strider camera, and right when this is happening, the mech cameraman's mech starts giving out errors, so he jumps down to protect himself, and the mech literally explodes a second later. We also can see the mech scientist walking even though he lost his legs in the earlier episodes. This most likely means that he got his legs back just like the other.
Either he got his legs repaired or reattached, or he has some new mechanical legs.
Cameraman who were injured in the battlefield.
And he doesn't really need the mech too much, just helps him fight.
After getting up once again,
he doesn't need it
we
to
can
walk,
see the
he needs
whole
only to
squad
fight.
who was with G-Man in episode 71 slowly continuing their way. And funny enough, we can see the DJ toilet floating once again. Bro really is a different breed. After almost
Wait, that was supposed to be the DJ?
everyone continues their way, one of the mechanic toilets slow down to say something to G-Man Toilet, and we see G-Man Toilet lowering his head lasers
maybe
to
it
talk
was one
back
of the
to
other
him.
ones.
But it's
I was like,
unknown
wait,
what they
is that
talked
it?
about, and what happens right after this scene was the
Hey, thank you for subscribing.
a real shocker, because out of nowhere, the Claw Astro Toilet shows up, and Bro is gigantic. He literally is bigger than G-Man Toilet, from what it looks like, and he instantly grabs the mechanic toilet with his gravity claws to kill him, and literally throws it back to G-Man while actually talking to G-Man Toilet. And once again, he is speaking English. I actually asked about him talking English to Boom, and in our Q&A, he mentioned that all the Skibidis knew all the languages, but they prefer speaking Skibidi. And he says, "You know the penalty for treason, Commander. No one escapes justice. Here you go. Listen to it yourself."
Which, thank you for the subtitles letting me know what the hell he said.
And G-Man is not fazed by this at all, and starts charging up all of his weapons this time to get ready and attack with a grin on his face. But what was the Astro Toilet talking about? He called G-Man a commander and mentioned that he was a traitor. This reveals why the Astro Toilets were after G-Man Toilet, but we don't exactly know what the treason was. The Astro Toilet saying no one escapes justice means that they are there to kill G-Man off to serve their justice. I think it's likely that we'll get to learn more about this treason in the next couple episodes, because it really could be anything. Whatever happens in the next episode is going to be crazy, and it actually will be the first time we see a toilet versus toilet battle, which I'm so excited about.
Ooh, that's true.
Whatever happens in the next episode is going to be crazy, and it actually will be the first time we see a toilet versus toilet battle, which I'm so excited about.
All right. Well,
Actually will be the...
That was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Like I said, I had a bunch of stuff come up recently. And also this morning, I was busy with that reaction. And of course, when I fell asleep, that's when about an hour to 2 hours later, this episode dropped. So that's why I was late for it. I can't be up 24/7. I need sleep. But I try my best anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, even if it's a few hours late. And thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, share your support to the fuck boom. And until next time, I'll see you later.